Good evening, students. How are you? We are passing the very hard days during the Ramadan. We pray to the Almighty to keep you safe, be secure. Today, in the last class, we have completed the boys. Today, we are going to start another language terminology. The language terminology is very important. This is narration. What do you say? This is narration or speech. In our everyday use, we use it, and it is very needed, very needful to develop your language skills. In grammatical portion, you have narration in passage form. From class 6 to class 8, 6, 7, 8, the passage form of narration, you have to change it. You have to change the direct form of narration into indirect form, what is called narrative style. At first, we like to say what is narration. Narration is a sentence, is a speech. What the speaker or subject speaks something. When he speaks, the speaker, the subject speaks something regarding something else, some person else, some event else, is a narration. Narration, what is narration? Narration is description. Narration is explanation. Narration means disclosures to people's feelings, speakers' feelings, speakers talking. Narration is a telling. You're also telling what is he or she or the person or thing is doing to do something. Now, our everyday use, we just use narration. But when the sentence, when the speaker makes the sentence, makes the expression or feelings, something else, then this is called narration. Narration are of two types, direct narration and indirect narration. When the speaker speaks directly, exactly, the direct, exact, and without changing noun, pronoun, or tense form is called direct narration. And indirect narration, when the speaker's speaking has been changed into somewhat else in regard of tense, adverb, and pronoun, then it is called indirect speech or indirect narration. Narration and speech are the same thing. But we like to go on board. Just you see, I will use a indication sticker. You just follow it. Speech narration. What is narration? What the subject says is narration or speech. Speech of two types. I've told you direct speech and indirect speech. Robbie said, "I am happy." You see, speaker is Robbie, and the main verb is said, and said is reporting, is speaking something. He is speaking something about Robbie, and what he says. What is expression? This expression is "I am happy," and this expression is called reported speech. And the verb reports, and "I am happy." This speech is reported by said, so this is called reporting verb. And you see, when the reporting verb Robbie said is okay. Report in direct speech, you see, the reported speech must be kept in comma and quotation. And when we'll change the direct speech into indirect speech, then Robbie said for comma and quotation will be omitted. And in place of comma quotation, there will be a connector, that linking word, that. I is the first person. I means Robbie. I was pronoun. So now Robbie is noun. In place of noun, Robbie will be changed into he. It was am has become was. He was happy. That means you see, I am happy has been totally changed into he was happy. And he was happy. This is the when reported space is completely changed. Not only completely changed, it changed according to the tense, pronoun, and something rules. Then this narration is called, this space is called indirect space. We have definition also. And the bar reports, these are reporting by reported space. What is reporting bar? The bar who is discloses, means expresses the message. What is the message? I am happy. Through its speaker, speaker is Robi, is reporting bar. Set is reporting bar. Reported space, this is reported space. The information is I am happy. Within inverted comma, you see comma in quotation, inverted comma is reported as speech. Direct speech, I have told you, is speech reported exactly. This is I am happy. This is reported exactly with comma in quotation. I am happy. Exactly in the reported speech without any change. There is no change. These were direct speech. And indirect speech, when the reported speech, this reported speech gives the substance of the words. Substance of the words used by the speaker. What is the substance? I am happy. And the substance is he was happy. He was happy is the substance. And not the actual word. Not actual word. I has been changed to he. Am has been changed to was. So I and am totally changed into he and was. Not exact. And this is called indirect speech. Here, whenever your work is to change the direct speech and indirect one, and whenever you will change it, you need, if the reporting verb is in present or future tense, then the reported speech, in the reported speech, there will be no change except the person, Some changes there have been, the changes are corresponding. Corresponding means take exactly. Corresponding tense, corresponding person, corresponding number. This corresponding will happen. But if the reporting verb will never be changed. In changing of direct speech into direct one, no change of reporting verb will happen. But if the reporting verb is in present or future tense, the tense of the reported speech will not be changed. If the reporting verb is in past tense, then the reporting verb of the reported speech will be in corresponding past tense. Mind it, corresponding past tense. If there are some pronoun, adverbs, and adjectives at the end of the sentence or the middle of the sentence, these changes will happen like this. Suppose you see tomorrow, next day. If it is in a direct speech, tomorrow, then in indirect speech it will be the next day. Yesterday will be changed into the day before or previous day. Today, that day, ago, before. Thus so, like this. And some other else, you just turn over your pages of grammar book and just learn them. And one so important thing, if the reporting verb is in past tense and the reporting verb also in past tense or past indefinite tense, then the past indefinite tense will be changed into past perfect tense. And if the reporting verb is in past tense and the reporting verb reported in the past tense and the tense of the reporting verb, tense of the reported speech will be past perfect continuous tense. These are the main changes. Okay, now the students, you see, we have learned the general rules of changing the direct speech to indirect one. Now some sentences we just like to practice. Come here. Look at the blackboard at the stick. Follow the sticks. You see, change the form of a speech. You have been given 5 types of sentences. You know very well, sentences are of 5 types. Assertive, interrogative, assertive sentence, imperative sentence, optative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. At first, we'd like to practice assertive sentence. If you have been given, the boy said to me, I warn you today. I warn you today. You see, just follow the whiteboard. I warn you that the main thing is here. The main thing is here is the reported speech at first. And second work is reporting verb. Reporting verb and reported speech. Reported speech, there is a person I and you and today pronoun and the verb. This will be changed corresponding change. According to the reporting verb, when the reporting verb is said, the subject is the boy and the object is me. Sentence assertive means information. The speaker when gives some information, that is called state something, that is called assertive sentence. The structure of assertive sentence, I taught you started in the by second class. The what in assertive sentence? Subject plus predicate, subject plus verb is assertive sentence. So like to change it. If you change the assertive sentence, your first duty is to. Your first duty is you just write down the boy. If there is object after the reporting verb, if the reporting verb is followed by an object, then say it will be changed into told. Changed into told. Or you may put it unchanged, no problem. The boy told me. There will be no to after told, but there will be to after said. And you just break out, omit, comma and quotation. If you like to break out comma quotation, you have to put that. You have to put that. What is that? That is a connector, conjunction. That, now you see the subject. The subject will be corresponding subject. The subject I the host person, first person. First person will always indicate the subject. And the corresponding I indicates the boy. The boy is a noun. Noun will be changed into pronoun. The changing of the boy is he. He, and corresponding past tense is a warn. Present indefinite. It will be warned. It will be warned. It will be warned. That means it will be said, the boy told me. The boy told me that comma quotation is omitted, and I will be he. He, warned will be warned. Warned will be warned. And there is you. Where will you go? You. You is a second person. Second person indicates always object. Second person indicates object. Object is me. So you will be changed into me. And today will be that day. Today will be that day. Thus it is changed. It is changed. I will be changed to he, one into one, and you will be me, you will change to me, and today has changed to that day. This is called indirect speech. Two sentences I have written down. Number 2, the teacher said to us, time and tide word for none. You see, time and tide for none, time and tide, time and tide. Tide means web of ocean, and web of rivers. Time and tide word for none is universal. It's a universal fact. You know, the universal fact or permanent general action, habitual fact, will never be changed. Will never be changed in spite of the reporting verb has been in past indefinite form. Okay. So say you may say to us, no problem. You just put only that. You just put only that and omit comma and quotation. Small letter, time and tide, word for noun. If the reported species in present, or if the reported species in universal truth or universal fact or habitual fact, in spite of the reporting verb having in past form, it will not be changed. Nothing will change. You just put that. Just omitting comma and quotation. These are the assertive sentence. And you remind it, I told you before that if the reporting verb in present or future tense, the reported space will not be changed. Only person will be changed. Only person will change, and nothing will not be changed. Such way, assertive sentence, you just change them. And the second, you see, who are you? Said unto me. And means auntie. Auntie to them. Who are you? The reported species at the beginning of the sentence. Reported species maybe at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. But it is your duty to find out to find out, to identify where the reported is present. You see who. Interrogative sentence is an interrogative sentence. How? WS interrogatives. If the sentence starts with interrogatives are of two types. One is do you go? Do you go? What does it mean? Do you go? And it doesn't start with. It has started with just auxiliary verb. This is called ordinary interrogatives. Ordinary interrogatives. And if the interrogative sentence starts with who are you? Who are you? Who are you? To be K. Do you go? Ordinary interrogatives is called close-ended question. It's called close-ended question. So who are you? You have to answer something. I am Salim. I am Rahim. That means you have submit your open ear. Your open ear. You have to submit. And then this is why they are called when the sentences start with the WS interrogation. Who, what, how, when. These are open-ended question. And if it is an open-ended question, then at first open-ended question, what do you see? Here, which one is the reporting verb here? Said. And which one is the subject? Aunt. You bring that first, you start the sentence with the subject aunt, aunt, and for the said is the reporting verb. In interrogative sentence, reporting verb will be changed into asked, inquired of, demanded of me, wanted to know from, the such types of verbs. But of them, the very simple verbs, auxiliary verbs, simple interrogative verbs is asked. So the students are very familiar to write down asked. I have wrote down also. And asked them, said will be followed by two, but asked will not be followed by two, so two will be omitted in case of asked. And asked them, and just WS interrogatives, put down the WS interrogatives have then who, subject, which one is the subject? You, what person, what will be the person of you? You is the second person. Use the second person. Second person always indicates the object. And first person always indicates the subject. So here is the object is them. So you indicates them. And then subject of the them is they. Who they. And find out the tense. Which tense is it? Who are you? Are. Present indefinite tense. To the corresponding past. The past of are is were. Who they were. Past indefinite tense. You students, you just remind it. I like to remind a second time there. Mother said to Kamal, have you done his work? You see. Auxiliary, it's also interrogative sentence. These are two interrogative sentence. Have you, the auxiliary verbs have. And the sentence starts with have. Auxiliary, the sentence has been made by auxiliary verb. So it's an ordinary interrogatives or close-ended question. So you have to change the reporting verb. Reporting verb is changed into asked. I asked Kamal. As it has been started with, it is an close-ended question. Starts with close-ended question. Ordinary interrogatives. So you must put if. But in case of who, in case of open-ended question, it will not be happen. You just keep the WS interrogatives same, but you have to put if. If you indicates Kamal, so Kamal will be he. Have present perfect tense, it will be had. If he had done his work, you see this is third person. Third person will not be changed. Now you see she said to you, always speak the truth. You see this is not interrogative sentence. This is not interrogative sentence. And that starts with adverb. If the sentence starts with adverb or verb, there is an imperative sentence. In case of imperative sentence, you just change the verb according to the demand of the sentence. According to the demands on a sequence of this, not sequence, demand of the sentence. Always it's an advice. And then reporting verb will be changed into advised, requested, told, forbade, etc. She advised not to you. And the reported speech will be joined by infinitive. To speak the truth always. It should go at the end of the sentence. Imperative sentence. And the teacher said, let's do it. Let's means let us, the contraction. There is us after let. Let is also verb. If the sentence starts with the let, it's also imperative sentence. And if there is us or let's, then reporting verb will be changed into proposed. It will be changed into proposed. P-U-S-D, proposed. 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 The leader proposed that let's will be they should. And up to this we have done up to this today. You now some homework you have been given, and the homework is that in your grammar book, open the pages of your grammar book for narration or a speech chapter, and just solve 20 from the exercise. You solve the 20 sentences relating assertive, interrogative, and imperative sentences, and submit it to me when the school will open. Thank you very much. Keep well and keep safe.